Hello, dear cybernauts. You're welcome to this episode with Sustainary Energia channel. If you are here with me today, that's because you're interested in mining taxation. Today, I'm going to very generously tell us what we need to bear in mind when we come across a client that wants to carry out payments as far as his mining taxes are concerned. Now, you have to first of all situate where your client falls. You have to know the kind of mining operation he's carrying out so that you get to know the kind of tax you should levy on him. It is for this reason that I'm going to bring a disparity between the fixed charges and the proportionate taxes. So talking about the fixed charges, that was what we had in our last episode. That is our 26th episode on Sustainary Energia. In that episode, I brought to your knowledge the fact that we had the actual fixed charges, which I gave the acronym AFC, actual fixed charges, and we had the annual superficial royalties. So that's what I'm going to give in the first half of today's episodes. So now I'm going to start with the actual fixed charges. When we talk about actual fixed charges, I want you to bear in mind that we're just talking about compulsory levies, which are meted on all persons desirous of owning a mining title. That means that if someone just has interest and goes in for it, there is a tax the person pays for desiring or opting to have a mining title. So this particular tax is levied on such people, and it depends on the kind of mining activity he wants to carry out and the kind of opportunities open to that activity. Now, in our Cameroonian circle, or as a legal mine, when you come across such and you have to give the person so much knowledge on what to do, you must keep in mind that the article that covers this particular tax is of paramount interest. To guide you, you will have to go pick up your general tax code and use article 239 sub 1 to 8. So as far as the actual fixed charges is concerned, you are going to read through sub 1, sub 2, sub 3, sub 4, sub 5, sub 6, sub 7, and sub 8. That's for the actual fixed charges. Now we have in article 239 sub 9 of that same general tax code another kind of tax, and that still being under fixed charges is called the annual superficial royalties. Now, what is annual superficial royalties? When we talk of annual superficial royalties, what we're actually talking about is paying for the land tax. This means that all persons who are holders of mining exploitation titles are compelled to pay an annual superficial royalty, and this is paid before the 31st of January each year as from the second year of their holding of that title. The reason for me saying that it is paid from the second year is that someone could actually acquire a mining title, say in July of 2023. Now, going by the laws, the person is given 60 days from the day of liquidation set by the ministry in charge of mines. He's given 60 days, and the 60 days he's given to pay annual superficial royalties lasts for a year. Now, if these 60 days last for just a year, you should know that as at the 1st of January or 31st of January next year, he has to renew it. You get? That brings us to understand that after the 60 days that he has paid for the first year, he will have to start paying that next year now, which stands as the second year, of course, because 1st of January has passed. So from the 1st of January, taking into the second year, he will have to start paying before the 31st of every other year. So that's for the annual superficial royalties. Remember, you have to go to Article 239 sub 9 of our General Tax Code. So while I struggle to catch my breath, I hope that I'll meet you as I come back to continue with the proportionate taxes, which is our part 2. Have a wonderful time with me. See you very shortly. Bye.